Okay, so that should do the trick. I don't know what happened. I did an update on my PC and a bunch of my settings have been off. That's why the beginning of this had no sound. But hello, Judo. I'm glad you can make it. And I'm sorry you gotta get off here. I understand work and everything, but I'm definitely glad that you can make it, Judo. And what is up, Zombie? And hello, Rez. Hopefully you've all had a good day. I actually went halfway through an intro before realizing that the properties have been reset in here, and I had to change my mic settings back along with the audio. So sorry about that, but definitely glad to be back. Sorry about last night also. I ended up going to this instance and just basically quitting after going like partially through it. I was just, a lot of you know, I've been working like 6 days a week. I've been excruciatingly tired working in heat. So, sorry. I had to call it, and hopefully tonight I can just like power through this, get caught up, play some new content of the, you know, maybe and hopefully get to the dungeon. I would really like to be able to do that. That'd be awesome. But definitely glad that you could all make it, and definitely hope that you've all had a good Wednesday. Oh man. Hopefully things go a little bit better tonight. Oh, come on, Choco. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. There you go. Good girl. So, definitely hope everybody had a good Tuesday and, or Wednesday. Tuesday as well. I mean, yeah, but Wednesday. And, Judo, if you end up having to pop out of here, if you pop back into this, I do hope work goes well for you. I know 8 a.m., that's rough and that's early. So again, last night I didn't finish this, so I'm gonna work on finishing that tonight. Anybody know, like, without spoilers, how far it is from this point to the first dungeon? Or the dungeon, so to speak. Just out of curiosity and like a curious choice of maybe percentages or an hour, maybe. I'm just really curious. Your Wednesday was good? Glad to hear it, Zombie. Mine was decent, just work stuff. It's been slow. Work hasn't been slow, the days have been. Also, again, anybody jumping at the beginning of this and just sitting through the silence, thank you. I didn't realize until like almost 4 minutes in that there was no sound even going on in the background. I started looking at the stats here and I was just like, why is everything blank? And I was like, oh god, that update last night. And sometimes it happens. I'll do an update on the PC and it'll just like take so many programs I have on here and just reset all of my settings. Luckily, the voice is still amplified, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Definitely not an hour. Okay, that's good to know. But, be that as it may, I'll quit yammering. I'm sorry. I'll get to it. I didn't finish it last night. I will today. Proceed. You heard the music playing, but nothing else? You think there's a cutscene after the instant that leads up to the dungeon. Really? It's exciting. You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Amarat. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. Enough of this. I tire of your games. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? I am your enemy, and you mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light, that I would come to look upon you as a friend? You, who have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it, then? Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. Is it bad that I didn't notice this last night, but now I notice it today? I read a comment that Minato had said, and now I'm seeing it and I'm just like, ugh, I wish I wasn't so tired even trying this last night. Maybe pick up the guy, or it sounds good. It's a long cutscene though, but you think it's voice acted, can't remember. Voice acting is welcome. I enjoy doing the voice acting for you all here, but when they do it for me. But do not imagine I crave remorse, only justice. Skipped it last night. Oh yeah, it was an accident because I was rushing. I remember. Sorry, you gotta bear with me. I was that tired yesterday. I don't often just start one of these things and just quit. And last night I was so tired, there was no way I was gonna be able to finish this. Like I said, I was actually rewatching the last hour of this at work. Just like reading some comments that I might have missed and stuff like that. Last night was a rough one for me. I was very tired. Let us begin. Rest assured, there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. First, something easy. Those whom a bidding hero might encounter at the beginning of his fate. And I believe I have the perfect subjects. Y'shtola, Thancred, Yida, and Papalymo. Oh, that one's just messed up. I mean, it's all kind of messed up, but Papalymo, come on now. You waste my... Well, you didn't make me, I did it. All too easy, I see, but at least you now understand the rules. Thus, we will make our way to the capital. Are you trying to nerve me? That was in poor taste, even for you. That appearances should unsettle you so. I was under the impression you simply destroyed all who barred your way. Oh, Jesus. Sparing nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. But come, we shouldn't dwell in the beginning when much of your story still awaits. I added the still, but that's okay. Every tale requires villains. Defeat them and claim your place as a hero. remember these guys as well. Gaius Van Belsar. Well done, champion of Eorzea. Well done. Onward then. Over the bloodied bodies of the fallen. You tasted many sweet triumphs, yes, but so did you taste bitter tragedy. Who could forget the crystal braves, that idealistic, pathetic dream born of a malformed creature? Faces you know, and loathe all. With such ease yet again, who did always grow stronger with every battle. I'm trying to like read his like dialogue as it comes, but some of it's a little quick, so I'm reading part of this back here, to be honest with you. It's why some of it's a little delayed and I skipped a little bit of a second ago, but bear with me. I'm going to try to read every bit of it that I can. These dudes are so tall. It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you, or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters, no. I've dealt with countless heroes, and it always ends the same way. No amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, will result in happiness for all. Whatever your reasons may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put faith in my own beliefs, and fight for them with all of my being. You're wrong. We can always strive for understanding, for compromise. It seems there's nothing for it but for us to fight. If I'm being fair, I would say this normally, but this is Elidibus, and to be fair, this is the kind of only reason and option he's given us. I feel like I could say this, and he's just gonna say this to me, so let's skip a step. Let's say the first thing. How very naive. You are willing to compromise in your beliefs. You all but admit they are flawed. And I assure you I have no intention of compromising on mine. Come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elidibus. But enough talk. It is not your assertion that I wish to know, but your strength. Falsely accused of regicide, you fled for the snow-swept fields of Kurthus. Had you and the Scions met your demise that day? Jesus, he's still talking. In the Sultanate La Habrea, might have been spared his. But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurled yourself into the thick of the Dragon Song War. I really love the music that's playing. Joko, stop. Hey. Joko. You're making this anticlimactic. That's it. Oh man, I really like the build of this. Does he go all the way? Like, I get there's 30 minutes. I should probably hurry, but does he go? I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna ask. I want an answer, but I just want to see. Sorry. Swept along the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop the unending conflict, just as you were bid. Or was it thirst for vengeance that drove you? No, Jesus! King Thornton! They're making me replay the whole damn game right now. Ah, Jesus, that was a waste of time. Jesus. There's a lot of moving around. I trust you are beginning to limber up. Do keep the fine form. That actually annoyed me because he acts like we're some types of monster, but we're two sides of the same coin. It's not like his motivation is very different than ours. We also don't really murder innocent people. Both very true. Like, there's an actual reason why we inflict upon things and jump into these random scenarios. But he's to the understanding, like, he's the, you know, I don't know what he thinks, actually. Around heroes, people won't flock. People who harbor all manner of each baser than the other. General Aldine. Man, they really do, like, shove them all at you, don't they? No more than they deserve in the end. Their hand of friendship was tainted with personal desire. Oh man, Nidhogg now? Wait, was that Nidhogg? Either way. You know what comes next? You put an end to the Dragon Song War. Oh, yeah, Nidhogg. I'm almost flattered that they think he just did it alone. As simple as that, a 1,000-year war is brought to its conclusion. Hamburger. Euthanasia, thank you for hitting up Twitch. How's it going? But every end marks a new beginning. And for heroes such as you, there is only ever conflict. Nidstinian? What if they would have called him that? Oh man, they make this a little confusing. Do I go up or do I go that way? Let's go up, maybe? Oh yeah, there's the thing. Okay. Or he could have been Estinanog. Decently. How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbor deep feelings, whose passing caused you keenest grief. That is what our people are to us, an irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are my... Draw your weapon. Wait for him to continue. Never mind. We're not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand. I was really curious about what you were going to say. Emperor Solace had kindled an insatiable flame. Garlemald was its name, and it raged across the land, consuming all in its path. Following the trial of Ash, you set forth for Alamigo and Doma into a storm of blood. And again you fought, and again you grew stronger. So strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural, beastly strength, and we shall lay it bare. I'm flattered. It was the warrior of Lot and his 7 best friends. It's true. In order to gain foothold in the liberation effort, you journeyed to far eastern plains. Magni? Oh man, these guys again. Ah!
It is not enough.
The strong are drawn to the strong, thus did you gather new allies to your banner. Yet, where ardent souls gather, do fires burn in the way you did. Burn them all, hero, reduce them to nothing. You giddy? And he in? Jesus. Jesus! I can't move!
I cannot fail. Not again.
You did not hesitate, or perhaps could not, no matter. Let's turn our attention to the finale. It's gonna be Xenos? You know, maybe Xenos Galvus. Here we are. We have a test between fellow beasts. It is only fitting. It is Xenos Galvus. When I fought you in the flesh, 'twas I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time? I'll try. It's kind of cool how it's a little rendition of his actual fight. Holy jeez. Is that all? Are you gonna fight or are you gonna keep doing gimmicks, damn it? My creation appears to have lost its form. It is no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let's try something different. Come, we continue this within. Okay, I'm starting to notice my time's going down. I've read a lot of this. I might have to do it again, and if I do, I'm not going to read next. I'm just going to run through there. His trial was good, it was. Or wait, did you mean Xenos? An imperative show of strength. Okay, I noticed I don't have a timer right now, so I'm taking advantage of a quick second. An impressive show of strength, but surely no more than a foretaste of what Emmett Silk's conquer is capable. No, conquer. Such might requires fairer measure to compare like with like, yes? I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, Tonberry, show me what you can do. Fallen warrior, Ardbert. You should have just said Elidibus. You were not fighting Ardbert. Sold your copy of Final Fantasy XIV Controllers Edition? Can't be played online. Why can't be played online? We're legitimately playing Final Fantasy XIV online right now. Controllers sound cool though. You should be good. I hope so. This is confusing. Ah, shit. They give this guy plenty of attacks, that's for sure. Slow down, I just got a book. I don't have a big ass axe like you do. Sure, I got a little eggy, but I mean, let's not compare. I can't bring the world down. I can summon Bahamut though, so. Ah! Why do you have so many unavoidable attacks? Oh, the center, the center, the center! I missed that. The outskirts! Within the nick of time. I have my answer. Just a book. Voice acting? Please?
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Maybe.
Have you finished?
Is that your Stola? Hoo-hoo.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see. Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Oh.
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmet Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Cacophony.
Your question is irrelevant.
Well.
No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
Debatable. You're still bringing the facts. Struck a nerve. Facts, no cap. It has been an eventful morning. If indeed it is morning, I have no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I'm gratified to see that my efforts at Anadir, as she says, have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? Well, I see. Then let's make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades, Elidibus. Parting a threat, not least of all. But, forgive me. It would seem my belongings did not accompany me here. We need to retrieve them from Anadir. With luck, the ethereal stream you traveled still lingers. I won't be long. Eerie. Is that his little face mask thing? No. I don't know what that is. Peculiar crystal. Peculiar crystals seems like a trap. Don't you touch it. Peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of light twinkle like tiny constellations of stars. Trap City. Day 4th. Bring honor to the seat of the distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind, a moment preserved in the crystal it would seem. You notice something else glinting up ahead. I kidnapped you. Not bringing all of your stuff. Yeah, for real. So rude. Why isn't my chocobo out? We can have our chocobos out, and I'm the only one not doing it. Sorry, Choco. Extra gasol greens just for you. You found 3 more crystals lying on the floor. Though they differ in color and decoration, each is identical in shape. You focus on the crystals and find that the words they hold ring clearer than before. Behold, my friends. Embraced by the earth and caressed by the wind, vibrant life flourishes. All is right in creation. There can be no greater joy than to use our wisdom for the good of our people, no greater pride. May all know happiness, now and forevermore. There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it would be wise to continue the search outside. He's like a little kid. You know, like, I hate to say this, but you know in the old school cartoons when like a little kid would see like a piece of candy, or like Peter Griffin in Family Guy was like, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. I feel like this is what the Warrior of Darkness is out here doing right now. Chasing pieces of candy. You love this theme? I really do as well. This music is so... actually really relaxing, if I'm being honest. And I've been on here for a little bit. Give me a quick moment. I'm gonna go ahead and take a first quick restroom break. I feel like things are about to go down, and this feels like the perfect time to go grab a drink and take a quick restroom break. Also, go grab a snack. It's the perfect time for that as well. I'll be right back. Alright, I really like how this is going so far. I wish I could have just pressed on a little bit farther last night, but if you didn't notice, I was just running around maniacally, not getting anywhere. And obviously it was way too tired to keep going. Glad that I saved it for today, but I wish I would have saved this whole instance for just today, instead of delving into it last night. But, be that as it may, I had a better direction going into it to not by starting it. It's okay, not your favorite. I like both versions about the same, honestly. Both of I mean, Soken, you really can't, like, water down his work. He's really an artist. I feel like he doesn't, like, he gets a lot of appreciation, but I still feel like it isn't enough. He is an amazing song director for a video game. Probably one of the best. Your instincts serve you true, and you discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out, with your consciousness, new voices begin to echo in your mind. The heavens are ablaze, and the land rent asunder. What will become of this world? Is life itself to be denied? Come what may, we must not surrender to despair. If we but hold fast to hope, we may yet find another path to salvation. The voices tell an incomplete tale. Might more remain to be found. Maybe, can you mount up here? Oh, you can? Thank Jeepers. Sorry, I know we all love this music, but this will make travel so much faster. You soon discover 2 more crystals, rather too soon in fact, as if someone wanted you to find them. I've said this from the beginning. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. Skittles, stop. I'll start over. Sorry, my cat's legitimately going crazy back there. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the lamentations of my brethren, and soon there will be only silence. We will deliver our star from its doom. This we swear, so please, dry your tears. Whatever awaits at the end of your search, it's plain they have yet to find it. Okay. It has a similar tone here that we can just... Sure enough, your presence is swiftly rewarded, this time with 3 crystals. The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation. We shall save our star. From this life, our Savior born, may I be worthy of the honor. I found my soul turning, slowly, but... irrevocably. And the power I willed begins to seem terrible. But this is right. It is right. We have gathered too many of these crystals for my comfort level. The tale the crystal weaves seemed to near its end, but it isn't over yet. With almost melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself to your questing eye. Though salvation is ours, it came at a great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray that we will one day meet again beneath a blue sky. Judging by its testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. As you scan the area, another glint catches your eye. Is it a soul crystal? Gone is the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by the sickly glow of something. It is to be how it ends, for who loved the star with all of our being? No, I will not suffer it to be so. Well, well, we meet again, my new old friend. Hello, Dallas? The receptionist at the Bureau of the... Let's just say the name. Hi, little Deus. How good of you to remember. I see you've been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes? This part is so touching. High in the heavens, those stars shine their guiding light down upon to the lives below, fitting symbols of the convocations of 14. Would you not agree? As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the convocation, as remembered by the Unsundered. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They're far too incomplete to be so, but they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I'm sure Emmett Silk wouldn't mind. So, how fare you of late? You are feuding with Elidibus this time, I believe. Yeah, he's been a little asshole, that's for sure. I shall refrain from passing comment onto your struggle. It is not my place to do so, long departed as I am. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. If you do not, then how will you keep your promise to make Silk? The promise to remember. It must weigh heavy, the burden of all these memories. To one who has lived a life such as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibus' existence might seem hollow, how empty his single-minded pursuit of half-forgotten cause must appear. But know his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. is quite enough talk about Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. I mentioned before that there was a member of the Convocation who opposed Zodiac summoning and defected, one whose office was left vacant. Defectors have been deemed unworthy of commemoration. No crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist at any rate, and wouldn't, had a friend not created one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of his office along with the magic of his own conceiving, a singular incantation embodying his spirit. Among all the offices, the 14th was most unusual, for while the rest sat in Emerald, its holder was charged with gaining an imminent knowledge of the wider world. In the course of his duty, he traveled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk. He encountered troubles too, of course, matters which he could simply have referred to the Convocation. But that was not his way. Nay, more often than not, he would call upon his comrades and together resolve matters themselves. Such is the magic sealed within that crystal, the magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, you should wish upon it with all your heart. It will surely answer your call, just like Dragon tells. And now, it is where it belongs. Oh, there is no need for thanks, but nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act on my own volition or by the will of my recreator. To be fair, just a small pause in this story and rereading this dude. Have you noticed that some of these are like super short and don't add up to the long concept of the text that's played before us? And then you have these where it looks like they just did them and got every single word that time. I'm sorry, it just bothered me a little bit. Thank you for the power of the stars.
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to.
Yashtola.
Is something troubling you?
A little confused. I now, like Kirby, have star power.
No? Very well. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Skittles, stop. Ah, fresh air, at long last. I would celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea, had we the luxury of time. But we must be prepared for Elidibus. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course. Nor would I, were I him. Not if it meant forsaking everything I loved. That said, I have not forgotten how MSQ sought to find common ground with us, for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged. Of course, but one must always try. MSQ understood this, and if his gesture resonated with you, perhaps you might consider reaching out to his brethren. Though it may be for naught. You of all people know that there is no such thing as foregone conclusion. That's why Venet couldn't get a hold of us. We were out adventuring. Y'shtola gazes out into the distance. Right, no more musing. We have taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulmore, yes? Let's hurry and join them. Back in Yulmore. With a lot of confusion. Is there supposed to be somebody right here? Am I supposed to be able to talk to you? Maybe it's on a... there's Y'shtola. She just now popped up. Okay, I don't know what to expect, so I'm gonna actually do a very quick thing in the background. Choco here has been acting weird, and so is Skittles, so I'm going to make sure they have some water and are prepared. If we are about to hit a lot of voice acting, I want to be ready for a lot of voice acting without having to get up. So, I'll make it quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Give it to me, Y'shtola. It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Okay. This town is packed. But I gotta say, I was rather surprised. I actually had a queue trying to log into the game today. China's Blue Collar Gamer, hello. Michael Todd? Oh, Toddy? Well, there's no Todd in my name.
Our lateness.
But, howdy.
Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
But yeah, no Todd. I don't know where you pulled that one out of, but it's just cool Michael, you know. Very only Michael. No Todd.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
She was kidnapped by Elizabeth.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elizabeth has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy. Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrent. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
That's true, he literally said that.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Why is it almost any time that woman says something, it's not actually a good thing?
Another star shower.
Wait, is that...
Uh-oh.
Amaranth?
Above the sea.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
That was
No,
Heidelin.
I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Oh man, is he splitting everybody apart?
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
I shall deliver the world from its
who might you be?
Uh-oh.
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha! They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic. The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
That one guy's face is weird from the side.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere... To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait!
Wait?
Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
That's convenient.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
So, anybody that's went through the first dungeon, or the dungeon, and a scale of 1 to 10, no spoilers. How fun is it? I'm guessing this is it. How fun is it? I'm very curious. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it like good? Judy? The converging light. I'm really excited about this. Needless to say, who wants in on it? Do you want to come along, zombie? It's the dumbest idea when you think about it. I agree. I mean, why would you want to, like, jump on an airship while people are just spawning maniacally and, you know, have to fight them on the airship, which could crash and kill you all, but you liked it. Do you want to come along? Rez, you still here? You want to jump in too? If not, I understand. Just figured I'd offer. Would enjoy the company. Super tired. I understand, zombie. Rez, you still here? You want to jump in? Don't know if you can focus enough. Does it require that much focus? Just watch. Oh, okay. It's fun. Understand. It's pretty late. Plus, I mean, not to mention, most of you have already done this as well. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Luckily it's like fresh, so hopefully not. You'll go? Okay, nice. I wasn't getting anywhere, zombie. I'd be delighted for you to go. Thanks for coming along, zombie. I really appreciate that, honestly. I actually like it when we can, jump in and do stuff like this. I don't really get to do it, like... I mean, I guess I do, you know. I really like to run the content day 1 with everybody, even though I'm more day 2, pretty much kind of day 3 now, almost at this point, but... So, without real spoilers as far as story goes, in, like, terms of things, is there, like, any gimmicks I need to worry about, like, as far as things go? If you want to just, like, keep me open-minded to it all and let me figure it out, that's fun as well. Just curious. And, quick update, I'll say it now, I'll say it, no worries. But yeah, I'll say it now. I'll say it probably throughout parts of next week as well. Next week, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, 4 nights, I won't be streaming. And I'm sorry, I will be going on vacation though, so... Sorry. I need a break from the grind. And I'm actually going on vacation. When I come back on Tuesday, not next week, but the week after will be my birthday, August 25th. I'll be back and I'll be streaming that night, but I do have vacation coming up for this dungeon. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, so again, I'll be talking about it probably even more tomorrow night, and maybe even the night after, but again, on next week, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, I will not be streaming. Again, I'll be going on vacation, so I'll be out of town and everything. I'm going to be trying to do like a little vlog kind of session thing though, so when I do get back, I'll have a little bit of editing to do, and you'll get some content about what I had going on, and some stuff that I did, but as for the long haul though, I won't be streaming. I will be that night though, like I was saying. I'll be coming back on birthday night to come in here and share what's left of our birthday with everybody here on the stream that wants to jump in. But yeah. And I'll be talking about it more periodically. I've already mentioned it a few times, but I figured it's best to just continuously talk about it so nobody's expecting a stream and stuff like that. Gosh, where's Minato when you need him? He would have been so perfect to fill this healing role right now. Would have just zipped right through this. I wonder if he's online. Check Discord really quick. Pretty straightforward. The last boss has 2 mechanics that are kind of weird. Nice. I was afraid it would take a long time. I'm glad that it's still fresh though, so it didn't. I was gonna see if Minato could jump in and play healer for us. Could be busy. I don't know if he actually has his ult up to par right now anyway though, so it should be okay. I like it so far. Oh, Jesus. This is literally what I was saying a second ago.
Hang on to something.
The Hero's Gauntlet. Thank you, Rez. Us. I like the layout so far, though. It's pretty cool. I also like how they have the Talos in the background as well, kind of like helping us out along the way. Little like Shadowbringer story play. You know, nobody could ever say this wasn't a great expansion. This was a great expansion. I can't wait to see the future. Honestly, the theme in here is really nice as well so far. Spectral Thief. It'd have been cool if these thieves and, like, you know, not just the thieves, but these spectral I don't want to call them creatures, but people would have been based off older Final Fantasy people. Like, if this was Locke right now, oh man, I would lose my shit. chicken knock? Oh, wow. Spectral Balthier. That'd have been pretty cool. Jesus. Don't be next to the tethers. Future reference, I'll remember that. It's a strong move, that's for sure. Oh man, these drops are horrible. The bracelet, it's decent, but I'm just gonna not get any of it. I'll be fine. Jumps to the tethers. Skittles, stop. Easy cat. It's crazy how they have the fairies battling on the background. Is that the frog guy? I really like this battle. The next fight he summons undead, they explode in the same spot they died at. Avoid the undead. Titania? Mustard seed? Oh, no way! I really like this dungeon. This is an awesome dungeon. They really went full circle with this. Joko, stop. Joko. Spectral Necromancer. God, we need Necromancer as a class in this game. That would be so amazing. Hey, I mean, to be fair, that could have been 2 leaks so far. Chemist and Necromancer. Necromancer is probably the most unlikely, but it would be amazing. I'm still hoping we get like a hunter class. That'd be really awesome as well. A lot of us want a druid class as well, but let's be fair, we all know druid's never gonna happen, unfortunately. Jeepers. You definitely think they're both coming, really? It'd be nice to see, for sure. Chemist and Necromancer. Necromancer comes next expansion. It'd be nice. It'd be intense. It'd be nice. This would be the way to tease it, though, for sure. Same with like Chemist, how they've done so far. It's not based on anything, just your desire. I feel ya. I mean, they have, you know, given us some fruit. Just, we'll see if they want to bear any, you know... Well, they gave us some plants, I'll say, or some trees. Let's see if they bear fruit. It's a better way to put it. Death jump. I have a Phoenix I can summon, but I'm gonna try to save it for a second. Good deal. Going pretty well. I like how this plays out pretty quick as well. Like, it doesn't seem rushed, but it also doesn't seem like it's taking too long or dragging about. This definitely has a really nice, like, tone to it. Alright. Sorry. I've got to take a very quick restroom break. Oh god, I'm not gonna get to. I'll probably have to do it after, that's fun. I can wait till after. It does, yeah, I mean, it just has a really great pace to it. But yeah, okay, I'll be able to make it. Let's do it. Let's just finish this. And, actually not. I know there's gonna be a cutscene right after. Let me do this really quick. When he blows a hole in the ground, then starts a room-wide AoE. Get in the hole. Alright. After he's done, get out quickly. Stack marker on the rubble. Must be said hole. Yeah. Or maybe I was wrong. I am more confused than I ever was now. I'm guessing I got in that hole way too early. I don't know. I'm just confused now. What happened to the whole thing? Do we get in the hole now? Stank marker on the rubble? I feel like that was just, like, a lot of that was given to me so out of context. I thought it was in order. Sorry, that was my bad. Ah! Jesus. Okay, good deal. I was gonna go for the limit break. No need. So did this person have a name? I didn't even look. I should have, but I wasn't. I mean, I was just kind of rushing, I guess you could say. I hated to delay everybody. But yeah, did that dude actually have a name? Distant idea or something? Oh, well, it's kind of lame. I was hoping he had it like a different name or something, like an ode to the past, maybe. Just Berserker. To be fair, I feel like that could be another class later on as well, a Berserker class.
I think that's the last of them.
It'd be very nice to see. Honestly, it could work as DPS or as tank. It would most likely be tank, obviously. But Berserker has actually been a Final Fantasy class before. If you played Final Fantasy VII, the original, I don't know if you can consider it a class, but there was something called Berserker that Vincent Valentine could do. It was his limit break. And it made him a little bit uncontrollable, and it made battles go really iffy, but it'd be interesting to see if they wanted to add something like that into the game, like a Berserker class. Something that had like a little bit of like unimaginable, untamed strength. It'd be nice. Spectral Berserker. Berserker. Reminds me of oh, what is it? Oh my god, why can't I think of it now? Belzelker. Oh gosh, what is it? Clerks, that's it. Reminds me of Clerks. Picked Warrior at first because that's what you thought it was going to be until you found out it was a tank. Really?
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Does anybody else notice this, like, echo? I think it's because of, you know, the way they had to do voice acting. But all the voice actors had this, like, echo in their voice. Like, listen.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting.
It's like they
These
were...
enemies.
It's like they were recording in a very empty room without any, like, anything. Was upset because you wanted to play an axe.
Our heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt.
You thought it was my audio? Oh no, it's this game. It's all the voice actors. They have this echo in their voice.
Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised though. Like, every other Tom in this game has been voice acted. Sorry to just pause in the story like this. Quick explanation and to have a quick understanding as to why it may sound like this. And it could have been different. I am playing on PS4 Pro through PC, going to my headphone audio to whatever exterior audio you have. But it never sounds like this because all of this is usually 9 times out of 10 recorded in a recording studio. Most of this has been, it's been done like a lot of anime that's been going on right now if you watch English dub, or even some actual just subversion of things that are still trying to come out with seasons. A lot of people are in the studio right now trying to record because they can't or couldn't because of the way the world is right now. And yeah, that's what I'm predicting. It's very weird to me because I hear that echoey distance. But yeah, it's definitely not my audio. It's yours didn't sound like this. Honestly, again, it's going from, this is PS4 Pro, so it's picking up additional audio, and you might have also been playing through home TV speakers, which is also different. Multiple things to accompany there into that. This is loads of different other things, but again, the recording for this to be very, 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 very stirred on has been very different than every other patch ever. And my audio is obviously going to sound different from a lot of others because, again, so many exterior things I have going on right now. But still, yes, that's why the echoey thing kind of happens. It's only certain voices as well. Obviously, if you didn't notice, Elidibus didn't do it. A few others. It's definitely, I'm assuming, more predominantly the cases of things when it came onto who and what was recording where when they were doing the recording, when they had to send them in to everybody at the Square Enix team or Final Fantasy XIV team to be more frequent, fair, and concise. Notice not everybody's
so that's
voice
Elidibus's game.
Has that echo.
But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
They come.
So near and yet so far.
I actually look like Cecil at the front there.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Let's see if this changes anything, just to be fair. It did change one thing really quick.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gun blade.
It did.
But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through.
So that was a me thing. I just realized it. After one of you had said that really quick, I had a very keen thought when you both said neither of you minded. I was like, what if it is me? So I just did a quick audio check, and I was dubbing over my own dub, so that was a me thing, and I'm sorry. So it is fixed now. I was, obviously, as you can see with Thancred there, I was dubbing over myself. So, sorry. And I'm glad it didn't bother you, and for all of you that stuck around through it. Again, I did an update on my PC last night, so all my settings are funky, and I'm trying to figure it out, but I did figure that out, so that is a good thing. I figured it had to be a voice acting thing. Again, going through all these current things, I figured quality of voice acting would have been different, but no, I was dubbing over my own audio, so that's what it was. Landon, good morning to you as well. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, you know, sometimes. I'm willing to admit when I make a mistake for sure, so I'm one out there of few, I guess, or many. And, yeah, was dubbing over myself, apparently. A dub. You know, just a little dub sometimes.
That being you, of course. No others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are.
A lot of voice actors recorded at home, yeah. It's the same thing going on with a lot of anime right now. If you're keeping up with like My Hero Academia or like Black Clover and a few of others, a lot of people are having to do just that, yeah, voice acting at home rather than in their normal studio.
Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight.
There was an example right there. Everybody kind of got out of that echoey voice, but Ollie Say still kind of has it.
Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Yeah, see the difference between her and him? So a few of them still have a slightly echoey voice, and again, it's because they're not in a studio with like sound blocking things to like amplify the voice and dampen the sounds of the echo in the background. So a few of those are still there. Ollie Say has it, but it looks like Alphino's unaffected. Me get a nice big opening, eh? You don't have enough lives for this. Use your magic sparingly. Do you hear? You love Ollie Say.
I shall not overexert myself without good reason. As for the others...
Finished? Then let's begin.
Is that like the limit break for the red mage right there? Or is this just like some Ollie Say like special move? A short time earlier in the Ocular. That was her limit break? Or the red mage limit break?
'Tis done.
Immediately hits the LB.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Yestola Thancred. Alice, Alfino, Arianje. Who are we missing? Yestola Thancred, Alfino, alias Alice, Alfino, Arianje. There's 6 though.
Oh, excellent! Excellent!
Sounds good, Rez. I hope so. How close am I, by the way?
I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Oh, God. This son of a bitch.
Elidibus.
Graha.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Sith, how's it going? How's it going, Tim? I'm glad you could make it, and I'm excited and anxious, if I'm being honest with you. Glad you could make it there, Tim.
But you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil.
Okay, I've got a very big theory and a very big question, which is a small theory, but more of a huge question, and I guess a little bit of a theory. Okay, so the Crystal Exarch summon these people, their souls, yes, and their entities, yes. Elidibus here is trying to do the same, and the self-same, without actually conjuring completely all their souls. Are we legitimately killing these people as we fought them? Like, is that not a good question to ask? Because, like let's say Arianje, Thancred, Yestola, Alfino, Alice, if any of them die here, in the first, then they die in the source. So what is the self-same difference in what Elidibus is doing? Like, if he's pulling their, like, persona from their body, which is like a parchment of their soul, and bringing it here for them to fight somewhere else, even though their soul isn't fully conjured here, would it not even also mean the self-same is when they're taken out? Would they not die as well? I mean, I guess not, I don't know, but that is a big, I don't know. That's a mindfuckery right there. Going good? How am I doing? I'm tired, but I'm doing pretty good, Tim. Thank you. Obsessed as always, and ignorant. Technically, no, because probably the soul thing, right? Because their souls aren't completely engulfed, as in what Graha did. They're also from different timelines, so it doesn't matter. Does it not matter though? That's a heavy implementation. I guess if the soul wasn't completely, you don't think he summoned them fully. I mean, that's a good thing. Like I said, if the soul wasn't completely summoned, so maybe not. It's still, I don't know, like, maybe it seems like a dream to them. Maybe that's what it's like. but their original body have a limit to how long they're still too late to return. That's actually a good thing. Or, well, not a good thing, but good for insight and information. But yeah, it just has me curious. I don't know, like, even if the soul isn't completely summoned, I feel like there's still some kind of, like, stature, some endurance upon their well-being. Has to be. Maybe it isn't much, and maybe it just feels like a bad dream with, like, a long course effect, but Krill said their bodies were taking a turn for the worse. But even if we were killing, a lot of us kind of forced our hand. Kill or be killed. That's very true as well. I'm not saying it like Elidibus has the rot of things or anything like that, so rest assured, I'm still on our own side. But it has my mind boggling, you know? Like, I know their souls aren't completely taken to the first, but they are summoned to the first in a sense. So, obviously, also, their consciousness isn't in their body, and it's somewhere else. So, I don't know, my brain went asunder. I'll stop for a second so we can all just rest in peace, and I'll keep going here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, bring anything up too bad, but imagine you just sitting in there minding your own business, and then you feel a deep pain because someone killed a part of your soul. Yeah, that's kind of how I was thinking, Rez, honestly. Cares much about what happens to them, just pawns to him. I agree, Zombie. I agree with you and Rez right there. I feel like that's where my brain's teetering on that as well. Like, even if we're not killing people, that's still kind of like their pawns, part of them is missing. That kind of just like whole thing right there is just, it hit my brain really hard, really quick, where I was just like, whoa, wait. He's comparing, you know, bringing all of these past and present and, you know, distant souls from around other stars to this realm, to the first, and comparing it to how Grahatia did it from the source, but in a lesser form, and just, like, I'm wondering what the toe is on that. Like, what is the ladder into what happens when that happens? That's the plot of the Destiny Hollows, actually. Really? Oh, the Deathly Hollows, like Harry Potter. Okay. Gosh, I've been, like, I have HBO Max. I've been fighting demons to not watch all the Harry Potter movies all over. Well, honestly, the point in when Elidibus became Zodiark's heart, that would have had to have consequences. I agree.
This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Well, that's not good.
Go, Lubus!
I did not expect that.
We must flee!
That you must, for real. Your familiar was just slots down in an instant. That's not good.
But what is this?
Oh, jeepers. He is sprinting for a little Lalafellan, man. I mean, he is fucking getting it. I've never seen him run that fast, even when we're about to die. Look at him go, for real. Ah, he stopped. Is that the Crystal Exarch? Graha? You should not be here. And who is that? Beck Lug.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus, he took us unawares.
It was all we could do. To raise a war to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
That's messed up. So what Elidibus does doesn't just affect everybody in the first, but it also presumably and obviously is affecting Grahatia personally as well. Leave him to me. I'm just glad you're alive. Make sure you stay that way.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it. Not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends. And I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
Well, what can I say? Let's do it.
Thank you.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
Oh man, I'm starting to have glimpses of what I just, oh god. We're about to go straight fucking Gundam Wing, aren't we? I've been wondering when and how it was gonna happen, but we're about to go straight Gundam Wing, are we not? Maybe not Gundam Wing, but Gundam fucking something. I don't know about it, but I'm feeling it. We saw it in the trailer. We saw it in the glimpses, the teasers, the love letters. Not saying a word. It's about to get mech up in here. We're about to make a mech out of thing. It's morphin' time. I'm gonna take, hopefully and possibly the last restroom break of the night. I'll see Hopefully it is. This is gonna happen. I feel like a lot's about to happen all at once right now. So give me a moment. I'm going to make it as quick as possible to grab a drink, restroom break, and I'm going to be right back, I promise. I love this music playing right now. I really do. It's so good. Adjust this bad boy a little bit. Get reality out of the situation. Okay, there we go. Graha's the Red Ranger. Was since the beginning. You just didn't know it. Soon to be blue. Oh, don't, no spoilers! Oh, God. With your permission, I would make a brief stop at a sensor gate. Just long enough to send the guard to Bekalug's aid. You understand. Were it not for them, I would never have escaped Elidibus, much less with the spirit vessels. The mine fell into the foe's clutches. Bekalug gathered up the rest, at great risk to themselves. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. Warrior of Darkness, Exarch, forgive us! This paltry greeting, we're not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Bekalug lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray, go there and aid with all haste. At once, my lord. May I ask how they came to harm? There have been reports of enemies in our midst. Spectres. who appeared after a star shower do have something to do with this. Yes, the man who attacked Backlog is responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. They should literally just say the dude claiming to be the Warrior of Light as Ardbur is straight up Elidibus at this point. I don't know why they're just trying to hide it. I mean, and at some point I'm like, I get it, you know, don't want to like make the masses feel unaware, unattempt, and, you know, unadept, and, you know, just like kind of, you know, the works. But at this point I'm just like, spill the beans. Son of a bitch is out here causing war, famine. People are dying. Specters are showing up killing people. The secrecy should stop at this point, or at least the, you know, malnourishment of information. I have no time to explain. Actually could have explained a little bit of something, but okay. But know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. I guess this is his mission, but I don't know. Understood. Oh, wow. Did not expect to see Lena. Lena! I shall take charge of the matters in the city. Von Backlog now. No time to explain. The explanation is clear. The graver the matter, the less the inclined you are to speak of it. Even when it is plain to see. Plain for all to see. Like what is happening to you. Anna, this time, there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Where matters otherwise, I believe you would be willing to speak of your past, if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order. Indeed, time must be made. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for you for your 10th birthday. That hideous lump. The good people of the mean covered up with the beautiful candles. And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as guard. Afterwards, you threw yourself into training pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see with tears in your eyes. All these moments that were shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they're as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. I have made you worry, then beg your forgiveness. Heaven knows you deserve better. Though the darkest of times, you kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium. As an example to us all, I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Why do you speak so? As if this was our last meeting. Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Old Tumbles here is even getting a little pissed at him. He's like, calm down, Blood, that's not what I meant. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You have led us through countless trials. And you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Filled this. They didn't pump the brakes on the fills. That's for certain. You really gotta feel bad for Lena there. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our full sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end, he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope, even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did at the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To it, spare no preparation, my friends. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. Probably the last you'll see of him. Oh man, don't tell me that. No spoilers! We presume things. I presume things, don't worry, but... Oh man, I really don't want any spoilers. The Crystal Lake Sark is the very picture of resolve. You're ready then. Very well. I shall lift the ward. It's time we finish this, you know? It was so long ago that I watched you seal that place up. Ah. Before I began my slumber, you mean? Huh. It seems rather longer to me, but yes. What strange symmetry. This time, I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave, in triumph. So come, my friend, let us be about it. Well, good, zombie. Oh man, I don't even know if I'm ready for this.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
Oh no.
'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend.
He does have his blood, Tim, so it makes sense. It is really sad, though.
Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Why me? Did you never consider other paths? Welcome back, zombie.
Why you? Why not you? Had I chosen another, we would never have made it this far. Or do I mistake your meaning? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all.
All good, Tim. Glad you're back.
I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
It's crazy how they took a character from the Crystal Light Tower arc and just made him so prominent in this story and made it so good. And made you love him so much. Both tearing with the Final Fantasy III vibes.
I'm afraid our time is up. Go!
The Shadowbringer's theme and piano in the background. Demigraha, you're making us hit the fills. It's an awfully long conversation to be having while you're... That's true, but much like Tim said, it is very filzy. It's probably what they were going for. The build up to the end.
Rest assured, you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
Good at storytelling. Yeah, Square Enix really is good at that, for real. Hitting up the Shadowbringers thing again. Gosh, you know it's gotta be hard to just run and not look back.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void.
And one Lalafell you thought you forgot about.
The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours. The seventh rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emetzelk pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. La Habrea was an asshole. I agree. The other Asians brought it on themselves. Also, I agree with that. They have messed up motives. Those who once relied upon you are no more. However hard you struggle, you'll never bring back the Convocation.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us.
Is that Ardbert?
And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
The real Ardbert? You've no fight left to fight. I will put an end to this.
No. No. It will not end here. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness.
That
My
was Ardbert.
heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all.
He's inside me. Oh god, I gotta go see a doctor.
If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection. As the warrior of light incarnate.
He looks like the warrior of Lot.
Let us finish this.
Oh my god. No kidding. He looks literally like the Warrior of Lot from Dissidia. All adaptations of things. My god, I love it. It's not where I would have expected things, but herein I commit the Chronicle of the Traveler, Shepherd of the Stars in the Dark. Though the world be sundered and our souls set adrift, where you walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. For your is with the 14th seal. I mean, he said other stuff, but I didn't get to see it because it's in red and it was hard to read.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Heidelin's making. What are you?
Not you.
No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
The first Warrior of Light, Dissidia Mobius, yeah. I feel like he's got that nice little persona of the original Warrior of Light look. Alright, before I do anything, this is obviously the trial. 3 questions will affect the rest of this. I know it's the trial. How long is it? How long is the trial? How hard is the trial? And do I have time to do this before completely getting way too tired? Or should I stop now, wait till tomorrow, do the trial, and watch the cutscenes after? I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break to see how you all feel about it. I know a few of you may say just do the trial. I'm deliberately, excruciatingly tired. So keep that in mind. I am tired. Like last night tired. I'm tired. So keep that in mind, but also if it's not long and if it can be done pretty quick, awesome. I think we should do it. But if it concludes in cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, I will love that, but I want to be lucid and feeling good and just want to remember it all. So bear with me. Should I stop now, wait till tomorrow, or should we do this now and just finish this tonight? I'm gonna leave it up to you. Use literally the legitimate way of thinking that you would. Even I want to do this now, but I honestly, like, full earnestly think that I'm way too tired to do this. Give me a moment. It's gonna be probably the last restroom break of the night. I'll be right back. Alright, okay, I've read enough, so with that being the case, I've come to the conclusion, obviously, I'm gonna stop now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop now, and I will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll do the instance. Tonight we actually, not the instance, tomorrow night we'll have the dungeon, I'm sorry. Tonight we had the trial. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm that tired, so it's a good thing I'm calling it. It's that good that I'm calling it. So tonight we had the instance and the dungeon, and I really enjoyed it. The story is coming together so well, and I really enjoy it. It's getting feelsy, very feelsy. The soundtrack's picking up, which has been really nice. But tomorrow we'll jump back into things, and we'll do the trial, and we'll probably also hit up the Nair content as well tomorrow night, which I'm excited for all that. But knowing that there's like cutscenes coming up and all kinds of stuff like that, I don't want it to go on too far. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here though, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna actually go ahead and just like log out right here. That will be right here tomorrow, and things will go from there. But I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow to be able to do the trial, and a little nervous as well, if I'm being honest. And excited to actually also, I want to do the actual the raid as well. Rest well and see you then. I look forward to it, Landon. Thank you so much for watching, and to everybody else watching as well, Tim and Rez, Zombie, everybody that's come in here and stuck around for quite some time. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back on tomorrow to finish the story, and then to also do the Nair content as well, which I'm really excited about. But for now, I'm very tired. I'm actually pretty hungry as well, and ready to get some rest, and honestly ready to get tomorrow over with so I can get back to this story. It is so good, and I feel like they've done such a good job so far with how they're bringing Shadowbringers to an end, regretfully, as though it is as for what it is. But thank you all so much for watching. I will be back on tomorrow doing more Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, I would let this play, but it's it starts to get so loud, and there's just so much to it. But thank you all so much, and again, everybody with all the support. If you don't already like the videos on YouTube, please do, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do as well. Same to everybody watching on Twitch. If you don't already follow, it'd be awesome if you did, and I would appreciate it. And to everybody over on Facebook as well. And if you do follow Facebook channels and haven't already liked and followed this channel over on Facebook, I would appreciate it if you did. It helps me out more than you know. And to everybody that has in the past or present tried to, get in on things as far as the Patreon goes. You know, we have the Wall of Appreciation, and I thank you for that. Thank you all so much to all the donations that have come from everything, and to all the people who support, from memberships on YouTube, subscribers on Twitch, and everybody supporting over on Facebook, and then again, all the Patreon support. I definitely appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. But no doubt, I'm out of here. This game is going to keep trying to play that trailer in the background over and over again. Thank you so much, and hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. If you can't, understand. But tomorrow I'm going to be hitting up the trial, and then trying to do that Nair content as well, and maybe even the trial on extreme mode. We'll see. But for now, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for all your support and everybody watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, I'm out of here. Take it easy and have a great night. See you, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here. Good night to you as well, Rez. And again, Landon to you as well. And Zombie, Tim, everybody watching, everybody that stuck around. Good night. Until next time.